Last week, Israeli President Shimon Peres angered officials from the Prime Minister's office by publicly reacting to the situation in Iran. While the media has been reporting about Netanyahu's government potentially preparing for a strike on Iran's nuclear facility, the president was quoted saying in an interview to Israeli television that no military action will be taken in Iran before the November U.S. presidential elections. And these statements came as quite a shock to the current Israeli government.
The government is upset because they have been hinting at an option for Israel to strike Iran's nuclear facilities as, as part of Israel taking care of its own security interests, which means that Israel might, what everyone calls, go it alone, okay, without the support of the United States, without coordination with the United States, without the acceptance of the United States. Now, if that is their intent, they don't want someone like Peres with his credibility and his record saying something that sounds like it's undermining the direction that they're taking. So at that point in time, what they're saying to Peres is, it's not your role to comment on crucial decisions that are to be made by Israel's decision makers. That's the dynamic.
According to the Israeli governmental system, the president holds an apolitical figurehead role, while the prime minister holds executive power on decision-making. Therefore, having President Peres insert commentary or make suggestions as to Israel's strategic defense plans upset the government, seeing as he was perceived as overstepping his position.
What's behind it is the fact that they're not happy with the particular statement that Peres made. If he had made a statement that endorsed the possible decision that might be taken by the Prime Minister and by the cabinet, then I don't think that we would have been hearing this, massive discussion of whether it's his role or not his role.
Like Peres, many wonder whether Israel should unilaterally strike Iran's nuclear program. And discussions related to this matter are taking place in Israel as well as around the world. However, while Israeli and international citizens, politicians, and activists have the right to speak their mind, it is generally expected by most Israelis that the president, and especially this one, will maintain silence.
This particular president has fulfilled very important, crucial roles in Israel's security history, let's say, from the 1950s. He's held top positions in the government, in the decision-making bodies, and in the security establishment. And so when this president makes his opinions known on an issue that is on the agenda in the way that the issue of a possible attack on Iran's nuclear facilities is today, it carries tremendous weight, and it should become as no surprise to anyone that it caused the reaction that it caused among the top decision makers today, the Prime Minister and the Minister of Defense, who are strongly hinting at the possibility of Israel taking military action against Iran's nuclear facilities.
Israel's fifth president, Yitzhak Navon, was quoted supporting Peres' remarks, noting that in some situations, one must say what he believes, even if he is the president of the state. Additionally, the White House praised Peres as well for speaking out against an attack on Iran. For JN1, I'm Sivan Raviv, Israel.